Welcome to Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Hi. I gotta do my allergy meds. I finally bought a new one. Hold on. I'll set you down. Follow the arrow. Oh. Okay. Good morning. Wacky Wednesday. Hi, Eileen. How are you? Okay. All right. There we go. Oh my gosh. Hello, Presley. Got my allergy meds. Hold on. Flu, Kenneth song, whatever. Oh. It takes like 10 minutes. It takes like 10 minutes to kick in. You haven't even been to bed yet, Catherine? Why? Oh my God. That's crazy. Hi, Sugar Okie. Hi, Mare. Hi, Presley. You take yours every day? Yeah, I ran out. I had to buy some yesterday. I had to tromp out in the ice and the sleet. But it was worth it. Lisa Z, good morning. You're doing a puzzle. All right, I can't wait for mine to get here. I don't know when, but it should be here. You just beat Yaba. What you mean? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Did Yaba go live? I don't gatekeep. Yay, Eileen! Awesome, ring that bell. Goat scream. Goat scream. Amen. Okay, what's going on with my glasses? Listen, it's hard to cover Foodie Beauty right now. She's now hiding behind an avatar. I noticed that most of the reaction channels are like, nope, I'm good. This ain't happening. Oh, she went live just after me. All right, well, there you go. Her choice. My choice. Like I said, I don't listen. We're just separate channels doing the same thing, I suppose. But I ain't covering that podcast shit. No way. She's literally going to ruin her channel. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever. Yes, people are always trying to start shit with creators. So your best just to stay in your corner and not feed into it. Like I said, I've been on here 7 years and I've never friended a creator. I did once and it was a big mistake. Never did it again. So you can bet that I know nothing about any of these people except for what I see on their channels. And that's where you want to stay. For real. Because boy, God knows people can come up with some stuff. Foodie with a black screen. Do you think she's on the move? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking it's a preempt. Because everybody says, she's got to leave by April 2nd. We know things aren't good in Kuwait. Maybe she's even being booted. Like, this is your last visa. Got herself, a notice that this is her last visa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, Foodie's not even doing content at this point. She's just answering the chat and, of course, going after reaction channels. So there's nothing going on, like the end. And she may be setting herself up. So if she leaves and go back to Canada, nobody knows. Nobody will have any idea. Is that a smart channel move? Absolutely. But will it hurt her in the long run? Absolutely. She has accused people of hiding behind avatars forever, blah, blah, blah. And ever since all this stuff went down with Salah, she is becoming less and less out there. Yeah, if she was smart, you know what I mean? She would get back to Canada. And we already seen her do a fake health arc to go to Canada. I have to go home. I have to get medical attention, da, da, da. And she didn't. She went home, ate at all her favorite haunts, got right back on a plane and went to Kuwait, right? So she may be doing this whole sciatic thing. So she could hide behind the camera. Oh, I gotta lay in bed. No. Anyone with sciatic, a doctor will tell you, get moving, get moving, get moving. Mm-hmm. I think she had the Q&A. She was wanting to see if anyone asked her secret. What's her secret? What's going on 47? Please say a prayer for our baby girl. Just dropped her off to get spayed. She's 5 months. God bless her. She'll be fine. Bless her little heart. I know it's more invasive for a female pet than a male pet. Yeah, something's definitely going on. She's setting up her channel for some move. It could even be a new apartment. You know, like I said, maybe she's subletting. And that now the sublet's over, or maybe she's been told she has to go back. And she definitely, I mean, can you imagine like never going back on camera? I mean, she will while she's in Kuwait just to prove us liars, but she's setting this up for the first time in 7 years. She's never done podcast level. I mean, creating avatars is telling you that this is getting ready to be a thing. Why would you go through OBS and all this? You could literally just go through StreamYards and keep the camera off when you're in your bedroom, whatever. But to go through OBS and all the shit of OBS, this is going to be something a little more long term. I think she may or may not be forced, perhaps, to go back to Canada. I'm just saying. C. Martin said it's 70s. Yeah, she's going to be as successful at podcasting as she is at a health arc. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care with her. Like, when it gets to the point like this, and there's nothing to react to, we just keep on keeping on until there is. God knows I can keep you entertained. Exactly, Charlie's mom. She'll always be a tourist or a visitor. And eventually, that clock is going to run out. How will she get back? A tugboat? Who knows? She may not even be physically in trouble. I mean, my God, she flew all the way to Canada. She didn't even do the avatar herself. Of course, somebody sent it to her. Are you kidding? Right? Yeah, and this could have something to do with, you know, Solana's family saying, you got to go. You got to go. Who knows? But this could be her last visa, and she doesn't want people to know when she's back in Canada. We'll see how long this lasts. We're just speculating. But I'm like, boy, you put a lot of work into something that's just temporary or just when you're in bed. You shouldn't be in bed anyway with any of your conditions, in my opinion. You need to be on the move. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But nobody goes through all the trouble of IBS or OBS. IBS! Inflammatory bowel syndrome, anybody? If you're not going to do this for a long term. For real. Can you imagine what those sheets? You think she's making herself bedbound? I don't. I think she started planning this to go off camera. Even after all the screaming and yelling she does about people who don't cam up. Isn't she next door to the conflict, literally? I think so. I think so. By the time she gave Salah that 9K, her channel was already on the decline. It got worse when she went to Kuwait. I know. She will never take the loss, will she? And say, you know what? This ain't working out for me. I'm going home, and everybody would rejoice. No. She would rather just do the long game lie. Just so she don't look bad. This looks bad. Like, for real. I would be thrilled if she just said, I'm out. I don't want any part of this anymore. And who knows? But what I see going on right now is a lot of misinformation about sciatic nerve pain. Because anybody that's ever experienced that, you already know. You can't sit or lay. It's best standing and walking and stretching. Everybody knows that. Oh, my darling. You think she's on the couch eating cannolis? Where would she get cannolis? She making her own. She'd be eating what is it called? Lacnas? Lacnas? Labnas? What are they called? Those little round, like, donuts. You think she got a kidney stone? Well, we know she hasn't had any tests done, so there's that. But she likes to be foolish and controversial, tripping. There's a lot of people on YouTube that build their channels on controversy and lies because they don't have the personality to just make people happy or laugh. Right? They don't have that. They got a lot of pent up whatever. And we don't fuck with people like that. Because eventually, their true colors come out and you don't even need to say anything. Especially when you see it. You know what I'm saying? Loch Naz. Right. Half the fun is watching her. That's my point. I am not staring at a blue-eyed avatar. Blue-eyed? You can't even get the avatar? Like, you're delusional. You think your eyes are blue now? Do you remember when she would sit and eat 50 lakmas? Yeah. Imagine the empty grape leaf cans around. Is that canned grape leaves? Stop. I've had it before. Susie said, I've had it before and I had to go to physical therapy. Then when my disc collapsed, that was a whole new ball game. Got 5 that has been bulging, 2 on nerves. She should see how far that is for real. Right. Yeah, you don't lay around. You get that sciatic stretching and then it'll relieve. It'll release. The pressure will release. You lay there, it's just going to get worse. It's just silly. I'm not even, nope, not entertaining it. The best time was when she left the lakmas out overnight and they got encrusted with fruit flies and then she continued to eat them. Remember when she greened out and fell asleep and the food that was delivered was left out in the front door on her porch and in the morning she went and got it? Ah! Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, that was so gross. Shoot, I forgot my lipstick. I'll go get it. But yeah. The poo-looking chocolate. Yeah. Uh-huh. Porch food. Yeah, that was the porch food day. Brrr. Anyway, strange. Very strange behavior. I don't understand it, but I love to watch it. Yeah, she got an iron gut. Oh, frightening, Maggie. Is Canada issuing a new threat for travel? Is it on their website? Well, even when she went a year ago, there was the threat of travel to Kuwait. She went anyway. She don't care. She's untouchable. Good morning. Who is this? Ami Ami. Hi, I haven't seen you in a while. So, Super Bowl Sunday, I might be going somewhere, perhaps. And I'm going to make some members-only content. Not of the game, of course, but all the festivities. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. You know, every time I go somewhere, you go somewhere. And members. English is a second language in Kuwait. Okay. She's going to find out I'm still here. Ami. Yes, I am going to root for the 49ers. Because I'm not into the whole Taylor Swift and Mr. Yeah, no, I'm not into that. They're putting that a little too in our face. Big deal. Big deal. You're not the first celebrity to date a NFL player. So why you guys gotta keep tossing this shit around? You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for the 49ers. All right, Desiree. Good luck to you. You're not into it either. Me either. And the fact that they keep putting this in our face, it made me less of a fan. So, underdog. I gotta root for the underdog. Yeah, let's go 49ers. Amen. Just like Paris Hilton. Amen. Little ASMR makeup application. I've been up since 5. And you're like, why? Having trouble sleeping? No, I fell asleep at 9:30. I was playing a game. I was laying in bed with my iPad because my husband went to bed early, and I'm like, why not? I don't want to sit up downstairs by myself. So I came up to bed too, and I was playing on my iPad, right? And I fell asleep with my finger on my iPad. And then I woke up at 5 with hubby, and we had coffee together and hung out. And blah, blah, blah. Here I am. 3 hours later. I packed him a lunch. Made him take his vitamins. Now, you go in with the clean brush, and you just twirl it around and break up that line. That's what you do, see? And you just break it up. Just adding a little bit of color. I am not a professional, nor do I play one on TV, people. They're all about the money, and I'm all about the fun. Go 49ers, let's kick some booty! Yep. Amen. I fell asleep around 10 with an earbud in my ear. My phone has lost all sound. Oh, no! Good morning. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, I think Foodie's up to something. She always figures out a way to deceive. And we already know she keeps trying to die on that hill that she is a Kuwaiti expat. She's not. She's a visitor. And she will die on that hill. And what if they cut her off and told her, you got to go because of all the stuff? Anywho, because all the stuff was Salah, that she screamed and yelled, I hate all men, in a live stream, and literally told everybody he cheated on her. Like I said, we wouldn't even have believed it if she would have denied it or just ignored it. But she screamed and yelled and put it out there. So it caused some problems over there, which we know it did, because you're not allowed to do that. You do not do that over there. You do not scream from the rooftops or you could get arrested. She told us that, by the way. And she said, I'm in Canada, I can say whatever I want. Well, then she flew to Kuwait, where there may have been repercussions. Hi, Patty. Right? So, does she may be getting the boot? Perhaps. And now we're going to hide behind a podcast so nobody knows. We don't know. Looks like she's setting up for something, so we won't know where she's at. If you ask me. I'm like, you up to something. We know you too well. You love looking at yourself with your filters on. And we know that Salah doesn't use OBS. Does he? When Salah would game, did he use OBS or did he use StreamYard? StreamYards. Okay, Christy. Hi, Cindy Lou Hoo Hoo. My thought is, I wonder if he got deported too since he's from somewhere else. I don't know, April. Without the VPN, she couldn't act like she does on social media in Kuwait. Right. No, I have never tried the heated eyelash curlers. I go with the old school. You know, the ones that can rip your eyelashes out if you're not careful. Yeah, I swing for the fence. Batter up. I swing for the fence. But if you keep your elbow on the desk, you won't rip your eyelashes out. Because your arm won't slip. I've done it before. I looked in the mirror and I had no eyelashes. Of course I have. I could write a book. I could write a damn book. Oh, darling, please don't leave me. Yeah, ouch. Actually, it was painless. It's bizarre. It's more painful to wax than it was for my eyelashes to rip out of my eyelid. I thought she got booted out of... No. No, her visa was up. She didn't get booted. It's just that her visa was up, so she went back to Canada early. And something's odd, though. Whatever's going on in Kuwait right now with her is odd. And I don't care what she says. She can call me a brain-dead zombie, but in 7 years, she has never hid behind an avatar. She's trying to hide her background, and she's setting herself up for something coming. I think she found an easier way to stream, and it's like, yeah, but she likes to see herself and her lips and her makeup and her outfits. Stop. So, it's not a F you to the reaction channels, because if you notice, the reaction channels aren't interested. They're like, well, that was a good run. Let's all move on. And that's going to send her channel down. I couldn't believe it. There was only 2 people that reacted to that nonsense. I was like, wow, there it is. The stuff that Salah was exposed for would land him in jail for a long time in Kuwait. Well, that and the slander she did. The slander. She slandered him, which is a no-no. And maybe the repercussions aren't Kuwaiti government. Could be his family. Could be. Yeah, it's extra boring. It's extra boring. Ugh. I've never heard anyone be so happy and laughing while in so much excruciating pain. Correct. I didn't watch any of the Beezer podcast, and I plan not to. Me either. Not even interested, because I know exactly what it is. It's her just talking to her chat without any content. It's just all over the place. Like, what'd you have for lunch today? Oh, a tuna sandwich. Don't you hate FFG? Yeah, I hate her. I mean, it's just all over the place. There's nothing to it. And now she's talking about setting up, like, content for her podcast. This tells me it's long-term. It's long-term. Why would she? What's the point? She needs to be up walking around. If you got sciatic. Yeah, it's just none of it. She should have never went back to Kuwait. None of that's good. Yeah, it seems like it's long-term. Yeah, we do know why he likes to play the banned game, GTA. But I suppose if you're playing it under a VPN live, then nobody will know you are playing a banned game. I saw on Twitter that there were a couple of people reporting her channel to the government. See, people like do extra when they don't like somebody, and I do not condone that whatsoever. It's like, how can you be that invested that you're willing to get people jailed or deported? Like, is this what? That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Do we know if he's a refugee from Syria? I don't know. Foodie's the one that said he was born in Kuwait, but according to his old Facebook, no, he wasn't. He was born in Syria. Yeah, I'm never that invested either. Yeah, I don't do that real life stuff. I don't even talk to people in real life. I answer emails, and then I figure out stuff based on, things that I come in contact with. And then once I figure things out, like if you're friend or foe, based on how long has your channel been up on YouTube. Like if you're coming at me and your channel's been up for 4 weeks on YouTube, then I start questioning, the relationship you even have with my channel. I mean, 4 weeks? You just came to YouTube and found me at the bottom of the YouTube? Come on now. So anyway, I don't know. It's too much. People trying to get, to try to stroke you to get information out of you. I've never fell for it, and I never will. Period. The end. Yeah, how can you hate someone so much that you've never met? Yes, I do not attach myself so I can grow my channel to other creators. No thanks. I'm good right where I'm at. Except for I want to get to 7,000 subscribers before my birthday on Saturday. Thank you. That's the only gift I want. Even though I do appreciate the Panera gift card I got and the Super Chats and the Cash Apps. Thank you. I do appreciate that. But the one thing I want more than anything, 7,000 subscribers. I just want to hit it. Just want to hit it. I'm not going to quit it. I just want to hit it. Milestones, I suppose. Yes. People make it so obvious when they are trying to grow their channels off the back of others. Kind of like Foodie did with Amberlynn Reed. And then Foodie tries to be Trisha Paytas. Could you imagine never wanting to go to work again, which is fine, but to rely on YouTube to be able to fund your lifestyle, that is too risky for me, and I'm not a risky person. I retired from my career, and we're getting ready to retire for good in 5 years. You are my friends on YouTube. You are my social life. But I can never imagine hurting another human being on this platform to have gain or to further myself. That's some evil shit. And I don't play like that. Anyone that knows me knows that. So I just sit back and go, wow. Wow. Foodie's the fake news channel. She can't be trusted with anything she says. One thing with lying, you always forget the truth. Yeah, that's why we always bring forth the truth. Go see. But I don't really care. I think it's fun. It's like a sport. But when it comes to what she chooses to play as a character on this platform, what she's willing to put out there is what we should accept. Except for when she calls us liars and the proof's in another stream straight out of her own mouth. Then you got a problem. But what she's willing to put out there is none of my business. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say she stays behind an avatar. And she's in another apartment, or she's in Canada. Good on her. Good for her. But will people still be interested? That's going to be the problem. We are not entitled to have her camera on and see her life. Just like the people that stay behind avatars and only do a reaction podcast. We're not entitled to see their life either. So I'm not going to be like, what's good for, let's just say Yaba, FFG, Unicorn Pandu, all the people that stay behind an avatar, what's good for them is good for Foodie. Just like Foodie has every right in the world to react to us, reacting to her. See, I don't try to set rules on the YouTube. I'm just saying she's always loved to film on camera. Now she don't. So what's going on? And we like the speculation because it makes it more fun. I say she is setting herself up for people to get used to her being off camera. So when it's time for her to leave, you won't know. Well, right. And Foodie, if Foodie can be entertaining behind an avatar, I will be so happy. But the way it looks, it's the same shit. Her Beezers and her chat run her show and all the topics. I'm not interested in that. Even when Trisha Paytas does a podcast, she comes in with bullet points and topics for interactive, not just all over the place, don't care. You know what I mean? Nobody likes that. No. And unfortunately, it's not, I don't know who's giving her this advice. If she's not leaving Kuwait, if she's staying in Kuwait, I don't know who's giving her this advice, because you can do a green screen and still cam up. You can do a green screen. She's done it before. Taco Bell behind her. So she could easily do a green screen and still cam up. We got a troll in here. Oscar the Trout. I love the name. I don't even see that person. I must be blocked from them. So if I'm blocked, you better say hi, Oscar, because if you've blocked me from reading your comments on my channel, then there you are. Crimea River, FF, you make a living here, you deal with it. What does that mean? What's FF? I make a living on YouTube? I promise you, my career was a way better living than this. I would make more at McDonald's. I would think you'd have to be in like he's talking to FFG. Why is he talking to FFG in my chat? She ain't in here. She's not in here. FFG's not in my chat. I know. I was like, you're saying I make a living off this? That would be so funny. That'd be the worst living I ever made in my life. Oh, well, why are you talking about FFG in my chat? We ain't friends. She don't come in here. He was responding to someone in chat. Yeah, but he said, give me a break, FFG. So it sounded like, anyway, whatever. You guys just enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, Oscar Trout. Get some Lacmas. You'll feel better. Bobby says, I have diabetes too, but I've lost 30 pounds on the past 2 months on Ozempic. 9 pounds to go. Good for you, Bobby. FFG, Gunt, not FFG. Okay. I don't know. I don't pocket watch FFG, but good on her. Good on her. She's doing it right somehow. There you go. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Mama Bear. Okay, anyway. Anyway, so what else? What else? Oh, get ready. Well, and you know what's weird is why would Foodie do this at the end of the month? Because she knows the last of the month is when she really has to up her game. So that's why something tells me something's about to happen. You know what I mean? What am I doing today? I'm washing all my bedding and stuff. Yeah, she would go for a money grab, wouldn't she, at the end of the month? That ain't a money grab. Nobody wants to see... Not, her live streams are bad enough, but to now not even be on camera? That's crazy. Yes, Bobby, you are right. She could get up and get her stuff going. She's got to up her game. Something's up, yeah. Well, this is like the worst way to make your channel better is to turn off the camera. And now all we hear is your voice. People like to look at shit. Yeah, something's off. Mm-hmm. Good for you. Kill all the germs in your house, Cammy girl. Yeah, that'll kill her channel. For sure. You can't spend 7 years filming your life on camera and then all of a sudden fade out. My channel would die if I did that. You think she's manipulating Salah? Who knows? I could just stare at the wall. Same thing. Right. Yeah, and she doesn't have a podcast audience. They don't engage. They actually try to write the script when she's live. They love it. She did get more super chats in her live. I didn't watch it. Could you imagine if FFG had memberships too? She'd be halfway to buying her house. Well, that's her choice. Her Kuwait and Canada voice are different. Perhaps. Somebody is definitely giving her very bad advice. I've said all along, whoever's talking to her in the background is trying to kill her channel. Because it's not good advice. That would be scary. I don't know how it works in Canada with the travel advisory and your health insurance. Maybe all tourists need to go home because of the conflict nearby. This could be a thing. You know what I say? It could be a thing. You think she was super chatting herself? Or Salah, perhaps? Yeah, it could be Salah super chatting her. Who knows? Who cares? I don't care about people's money. People, if you can find a way to make some green cash, good for you. I'd rather her be doing this than out there swinging on a pole. It was the same person giving her super chats. I don't know. I didn't see it. Don't really care. They deserve each other. Yeah, true that. It's so bizarre, all of it. She needs some side characters. Her as an avatar talking about hating FFG and food. Yeah. Could have been Ask Jam. You know Ask Jam, he loves the fupa. Could have been Yo Mama, he loves the fupa. Listen, I got no hate on Yo Mama. I figure we banter back and forth. Now, I don't know if he treats it something different. I have no idea. Don't really care because, like I said, I'm just not interested in people that are 20 years younger than me having a tit for a tat. It's all humor to me. And if it's not, well, I'm not the one that's like got issues with, being angry. You'd love to see her swing on a pole. Okay. You never know. I don't know. Does Thailand maybe? Yeah, I'm not like. Of course, I like attention, but I like attention from my chat and my subscribers and my members. I used to have some amazing members content with, family fun and stuff, and I had to put all that on private. And now I have to rethink that because I'm just not. Rules of engagement, I guess, include people's private lives. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do things different. Do you see what I'm saying? Now that I know that there are no boundaries, which is sad, now I know. You know what I'm saying? So I just do my members only different. We're still gonna have fun, guys. Still gonna film my private life. Maybe people are angry I have members. Probably. Oh, okay, Maggie. So on a scale of 4, travel advisory is a 2 to Kuwait. Is that's not very severe, right? Oh yeah, that eyeliner. See, that's what happens when you're half blind and you put on your eyeliner. You can't put it on with glasses on. So people may be trying to run off my members. But these people been with me on members. Some people 2 years, 4 years, 5 years. They're not going anywhere. They love being in my memberships. You're not getting notifications anymore. No, it's not weird. That happens. With the way she begs for attention, she could make money letting people take pictures of her on the street, right? Thank you, Swimming Mermaid. Yeah, and like button's free. You get free content, but they always think they're going to go find something in the members. Like I said, I don't do private chats. I don't do Discords. I don't do any of that stuff. Because I've never been interested in ganging up on anybody or being a part of a group that does. Never in my life. I didn't do it in school either. And you're never going to change me. 7 years. I'm still riding solo. Yeah, that feeder content stuff is weird. Now, it's never been proven except for a woman that put out a video about Foodie and Hungry Fat Chick that her husband would, and that woman put the video out and said why he paid for it. And you can go find it. I accidentally found it, and I could not even tell you the woman's name at this point, but the video's out there on YouTube. It's out there. Just go find it. Yeah, you can't get super chats if you're not monetized. Right? You can just turn off monetization for ads, but you are a monetized channel. Because the only way to get paid the super chats is to be signed up with Google AdSense. That's the only way. So every video I can turn off the ads and still get super chats. So yes, a channel that gets super chats is monetized. They just choose to run ads or not. Yes, and they take 30%. Actually, I think it's more. I think it's 35 of everything. You saw the video tripping? That woman, man, was she mad? And talked about how disgusting that is. So the video is there. I remember watching it going, well, well, well. Isn't that a dance with the devil? Isn't that like almost having some sort of affair? That is so gross. That's so gross. Cammie, a woman made a video about her husband paying for feeder content, and she specifically named two people, Foodie and Hungry Fat Chick. Or YouTube determines your content isn't adly friendly, you don't get ad revenue, but then YouTube will show ads on it and keep it all. Well, correct. And that's their prerogative. But it takes people reporting that your content is not advertiser friendly. And they do it in a group. And I know this. So like I said, it's my members and my members' content keeping my channel alive. And that's why I said it. Because it's every single live stream except for these ones where we just talk. So I'm well aware what's going on. And then they go over there and try to destroy my members. Wow. Somebody's got a lot of time on their hands, don't they? Hi, Jessica. Yeah, she's not demonetized. She just turns off her monetization for ads, right? She can't be demonetized and get super chats because it's paid through the same account. I wouldn't worry too much. She's going to have to cam back up to make the money. I ain't worried about it. I could care less. Honestly, I don't even care at this point if she destroys her channel. All the good content is in the past anyway. We were just hoping she'd go back to Canada and go back to living life. But if she don't, that's her choice. And people just will be like, all right, we need something fun to watch. I got no problem with that. Yeah. She chooses to turn it off. I do that when I do a members only. I click the monetization off, but they can still super chat. And my channel's fully monetized, but I just turn the ads off. But it's not saying they won't run them anyway. It's not our money. It's also not our lack of money. That's a Chantal problem. Amen. Yeah. Like, I ain't going to run around and go, oh my God, where will my channel be without you? Please, I need your content. No, you're my stories. And if the story gets as boring as like season 9 of The Walking Dead, chances are I'm not watching the last season because I'm over it. That's how I work. So if she continues behind the avatar and stuff, you just found a way to get rid of reaction channels. Good on you. Yes. When people go real life, it says more about them than it does you. And eventually it doesn't work out for them. We've seen it happen many times on this platform. Is she doing an airport hotel in Qatar Bees? No, because her visa's still good till April 2nd. Yeah, you can choose to shut off monetization and still keep on your super chats. Yes. I'll do a tutorial for you. Trust me, the creators know. When you set up your live stream, right there, when you go to advanced settings, it says monetization. You have to turn it on. And that means ads. But you can still get super chats with that turned off. And I know this because I do members only. I do not turn on that little monetization button, and they still super chat me in the members only. And I said, whoa, I didn't even know that was a thing. Ask my members. I don't run ads on my members only content. If they're running, it ain't by me. Because I have to turn that stuff on and off. But they were super chatting me with it turned off. No, I don't want to wear that. Girl World doesn't need any more streamers going live. Who? Why? There's not room for people here? Huh. That's like people saying there's not room in the United States of America for 6 million people who want to seek refuge. That mentality I don't understand. There's plenty of room. Those 6 million people, which sounds a lot because our minds are that of a peasant, right? 6 million people is nothing. That's like a third of the population of a big city. That's nothing. If they spread out, it'd be like a grain of rice. Online communities go toxic fast. Do they? Or do the negative people just have a louder voice? Or I don't focus on the negative people, so I actually think it's a good place, but there are some communities that maybe you stay away from because they are too toxic. I've seen some. Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere near those communities. I don't think Girl World is toxic. I don't think it's toxic. I think Chantal has made herself infamous. Isn't that her goal? To become infamous? She said she loves attention. I've been watching Daniel Larson documentaries. Who's that? It sounds familiar, but I don't know who. Yeah, I stay away from the negative people. They like to come in here and spew their negativity, but it doesn't affect me. Chantal is toxic. Maybe in real life she would be if you had to deal with her as a family member, but, you know, to just review her content, she's chose to do all the things she's done, but it doesn't spill into our life. In fact, we've all lost weight because of her eating disorder, right? We all take care of our pets and look at their paws now because of her neglect. I think it's kind of a learning curve. Yeah, and she is fat. As infamous as she is, she can be forgotten in a day. There's so many people that were like huge and everybody talked about them on the YouTubes, right? Then they got their channel yeeted because they went too far in life, trying to seek revenge on the people that didn't like them, and got caught up in a bunch of shit. And guess what? Their channel's gone. Their channels are gone and they're forgotten. No matter how big they were, time heals all wounds. So who is Daniel? Who? Oh, he didn't say. He's dangerous to himself and others. Yeah, Life by Jen. Everybody did their rest in pieces, and we already know you don't go and play some of her content for some sort of teaching lesson, or you will be dragged through the YouTube community. Oh my God. But I never covered her anyway. So I'm not going to all of a sudden, use her as some sort of example. I'm not doing it. No way. Because that gets you, you know what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So what is everybody's plans today? I got to do wash bedding and stuff like that. God. I need to go and get my lip mask. I started watching Chantal because she told ghost stories while eating, and now here we are. Exactly. I started watching Chantal before Yaba even covered her, because she kept coming up under my recommended. But I don't know. I just kind of was like, eh. You know what I mean? But I still watched. You know what I'm saying? I still watched, but I didn't get invested until the Natter stuff. Then it was like, oh my God, right? That's like, I don't attach myself to people. Stories, yeah. People, no. That's where you got to make the difference. She could be playing an entire character online. And why people can, get attached to a person instead of the character and the content. Like, am I going to fly to California and shake my finger in Tom Sandoval's face over there at the Tom Tom? No, but people will, because they absorb whatever bullshit they're putting on Vanderpump Rules. And they do it on every platform. Every platform. They do it on every platform. Some people actually connect themselves to a creator. Why? Why? That ain't my goal. I just want you to have some laughs and hang out. And let's just, you know what I mean? Enjoy life together. But some people are in this for the long game, so they don't have to work. And that becomes very obvious very quick. So you just decide, what are you in this for? Right? Chantal's in it for the long game. And she will do anything. Yeah, I found her a long time ago. Pretty much, I found Foodie shortly after I started my channel. Shortly after I started my channel. And I just would, click over there and watch. There's a bunch of people I used to do that with, even Trisha Paytas, and, just a ton of creators. But I never hi, get to know me. So you see me. I've got a channel. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. No. Yeah, I wouldn't, you know what? No. Yeah. Not even in real life. I have yet to figure out if that's what makes, I can't figure this out yet. I'm still trying. Are these people extroverts in life, or are they introverts in life? There you go. Jessica has her reasons. She's like, watching her makes me feel like I have my shit together. Right. That is one of the things. You think introverts. Okay. And you're probably right. You could be right. We know Foodie is an introvert in real life, and she wants to be an extrovert in the YouTube false reality life. It's obvious, because she's willing to do anything for attention on YouTube, because she even said it doesn't feel like real life. You know what I'm saying? So that would make sense. And then there's people that are willing, I don't know. I still can't figure out human behavior. Nor do I want to, or I would have went into social work, which is where I was headed, until my friend who was a social worker told me, "Are you ready to deal with this with children?" And I said, "No way. No way." She said, "Then you may not want to. It's not worth what you see and hear. For the pay, it's not worth it. Stick with being a hairdresser. At least you get to, leave feeling good about yourself every day." So it was good advice. You know what? Oh, it's weird. Bella said she's an involuntary introvert. She wants friends and attention, but people don't like her. But did you notice she does things purposely so people won't like her? Almost like she's pushing them away before they can hurt her, right? That's my guess. If I push you away first, you can't hurt me. I remember you were not even sure if you wanted to start reacting to Foodie Beauty. We kept telling you it would be great and funny. And actually, it just came organically with the Natter stuff, because I was like, "Are you guys seeing this?" And then it just became this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Bye, Bobby. We'll pray for your hubby. She wants to be in a mean girl clique. Well, no, she looks like she could be somebody that could be, obviously. So think about it. If Natter was able to stroke her ego and then completely take advantage of her, you don't think other people out there were watching that, right? And they are doing the same thing to her? Being false friends for self-gain? You don't think so? That is definitely one thing I would never do to her, because she is a real person. No matter all the stupid shit she's done in her life, that would make me no better. Right? Oh, I can make an excuse. Oh, I only did it because she did this stuff. That would make me the same as her. And I'm not. I started watching Foodie on her first trip to Kuwait, a travel vlog. I specifically was looking for a travel vlog. How'd that work out for you? You're like, what in the hell am I watching? Because there is a guy that does travel to Kuwait, and he interviews people. He has a filming permit to be over there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there are actual people who did it the right way and didn't just put hashtag travel Kuwait. Like, there's a guy over there with a filming permit. He literally films people. What's it like to live in Kuwait? Do you like it here in Kuwait? Yeah, it's a small country and they really don't have anything for young people to do. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I've seen all those. He's actually very good at what he does. He's very informative. And there's other people who have filmed in Kuwait way more content than Foodie has put out, by saying she's an expat there. And every single one of them are a professional. And that's how they got their civil IDs, because they're a professional. I hope her beezers are trolls. It would make more sense to me. Yeah, I'm going to guess the majority of them are. Some of them are channels just trying to get subscribers. Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. But you have to really pay attention to the conversations to know who is what. Thanks for sticking around. Here you are. At what point did you realize she was cosplaying as a Muslim newlywed? Oh, you're talking to Here You Are? Okay. What do you mean? I wonder if other streamers know about her channel. What streamers? If she keeps hashtagging Kuwait, and anybody looking for those keywords are going to find her. And she's put herself into categories that are embarrassing sometimes because she's just looking for a new audience. Because I've seen the hashtags. You know, I hashtag exactly what I'm talking about. I always have, like, if I talk about foodie, I hashtag foodie beauty, reaction, entertainment. I don't go off on a nut. Trisha Paytas and then mention her name 4 times. I don't do that stuff because it doesn't feel honest to me. She's just making it worse by laying around. Oh yeah, you don't lay around with sciatic, and any doctor in the world who literally went to med school will tell you that. Foodie misses that Canadian 25K a month. Well, she shouldn't have left. She shouldn't have left. Because even if it was over with Nader, she could have stayed on that momentum by just being funny and carrying on. But this is not that. Oh, the first video you seen, here you are. It was obvious that she wasn't what she was pretending to be. Yeah. Her beezers are always doing the most messed up things to her, and she still trusts them every time. I know. True. T. Portangelis, true. MFW and Trisha Paytas would be a good podcast. You think so? I don't know. I don't even know where MFW is. She gone, son. She just left. She's gone. Restream base is gone. So she's just gonna disappear out of the memory of the YouTubes. Remember when she came on and just her eyes were showing full on? Well, no. When she was in Kuwait, she tried to wear the niqab and then changed her mind. Foodie on her first live stream from Kuwait raged about FFG, so that's how I heard about the reaction channels. And here you are. Thank you. See? See? You weren't born out of hate. You were just like, why is this woman in a hijab with a travel tag cussing out some woman, right? See, she don't believe that a lot of our audience came from people trying to figure out what she's doing. I don't think all her beezers, well, they're her hug box, but I don't think they're all in there to kiss her ass. Yeah, she does turn everybody onto the reaction channels. Yep. And there's nothing wrong with being a reaction channel. She's trying to turn it into some blasphemous category because some people that can't react to her or failed to react to her because they really don't have it like that, where it comes to making something funny that's boring. And if they don't have that personality, they wish they did, but they don't, because they don't have that inside humor where you can imagine just by telling a story. The imagery's there. If they don't have that capability, then they're going to hate you and they're going to come after you and make your community look like we're all lumped together, which we're not. We're all separate. And they're going to make it turn into some woke bullshit. Oh, them. Oh, yeah, don't go watch the reaction channels. Oh, my God. Them. When in the same breath, if you go watch their stuff, the ones that put us down and try to create bullshit out of us, they're doing exactly the same thing that we're doing. But theirs is fueled by hate. Ours is fueled by humor. That's it. That's the difference. So everybody's got their niche, I suppose. But you can't make me rage, rant, and be angry. Because I don't have it in me to defend myself against strangers on the internet. It doesn't even make sense to me. Like Foodie, I put my face out there. She knows who I am. She can react to me. She's been in my chat. She's not blocked. She can say whatever she wants in here. She has the right to. Even the people in my chat have said, hi, Foodie. Do you know what I'm saying? it's just, this is just what YouTube's all about. And it's not a big deal. I typed in her chat last night. She needed to soak and use icy hot patches. There you go. You hate when she's smug? Yeah, I mean, but it is a defense mechanism, even though she hides when she comes in. Yeah, she does. It's fine. And that's why people love the YouTubes. It's literally a shit show. And people love a good shit show. Listen, you know what made everything just implode? And made everybody come to YouTube and just start channels and reacting to this, that. Trust me, some of them used to be in her chat and got blocked, okay? That's where some come from. Others came from watching her and getting frustrated with some of the things she's made fun of that really affected people's lives, which she still does to this day. I don't care what she says, she low-key still shades people. People with diabetes, people with sciatic nerve pain. It never ends with her. She picks a new subject to insult people with on the monthly. So she can pretend like she don't, but she does. Anywho, and others were born during COVID. Others were born during COVID when everybody needed somewhere to go and they found a community they wanted to hang out in. That's how I got so many subscribers so fast, was because I was here for people during COVID. And we went through it together. And we didn't know we weren't allowed to ask questions during that time or question anything because they're still removing videos from 4 years ago. YouTube is. Just got another one 2 days ago. And I was literally asking questions about a certain thing. So now question asking is off the table now. Even though they said as long as it is formed properly and not as a absolute, it can be a personal experience or it could be formed in a question. And when I played the clip that they took that whole video down, it was literally a question. But they told me since it was 4 years ago, I may not have been aware that I was not allowed to talk about that subject. So there's that. So they're still doing it. And you know where you're safe? Right here. Just doing commentary on another channel. That's where you're safe, folks. Yeah, I don't know if she has fans. I really don't. It could be people that have done worse in life. Like, let's say Karate Joe. He found a little home with Foodie. Did he not? So you don't know. Some could be over there just trying to get clout. You'll never know. We reaction channels, you think we're looking for clout off you? No, I would say the people in your chat or the people behind the scenes that are telling you to do stuff that could make you just lose subscribers. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Chantal denies having Karate Joe around to this day. Of course she does. Rewriting the history. I don't think most of us are haters. Who hates Chantal? None of us. It's not a hate channel. That would be weird. I don't even hate people in real life that have done me wrong. Why would I hate somebody in fake life YouTube that's never done me wrong? That would be dumb. No, wouldn't it? That would be dumb. That doesn't even, there's no common sense involved in any of that. And I tend to go down the common sense road. If it makes sense, apply it. If it don't make sense, deny it or run away from it. I feel most of us are waiting around to see if Chantal does better. Absolutely. Teardrop's loyal. Who's Teardrop? Her number one. Duh. She's the only one that during the Marty thing didn't hide. Teardrop came out. I'm here for you, girl. Some people need that in life. Good for you, Teardrop. You're her number one. Don't forget it. Yeah, she can't change what she said about Karate Joe. She can't change what Karate Joe was either. She said he served his time. Okay. It's because she couldn't let him go, right? Unicorn Blow says, I don't hate her. I'd like to see her turn her life around and become a comedian. Yeah, hopefully that could happen to her, but she's too messed up with her food issues to be able to focus on just her channel. Her head's always swimming in the food pool. You know what I mean? That's why she ate on camera all the time. First of all, she said it out of her own mouth. She said, it's easy to do, and it gives me an excuse to eat poorly or to eat crap. That's what she said. So now that we know why she ate on camera all the time, besides that man's wife telling us she was getting paid by her husband because it was never mind. Don't want to even picture it. She's not quick-witted enough to be a comedian. No. No, she's too defensive to be a comedian. You have to be able to laugh at everything to be a comedian. Like, for real. She talked about Karate Joe for a whole 2 minutes and pretended like nothing happened. I know. She already knew. Somebody had emailed her. That's what she does. She's always trying to save her channel. That's why I'm like, why is she doing this stuff right now that is not, it's making it worse. Making her channel worse. Why is she doing this? I think she's getting ready to make a move. And she has to do it. I do. She loves looking at herself and she loves putting on that ruby red lipstick. Mm-hmm. Do you think she might be sending him back to school? I would think if she had a degree and was a professional, like put the energy into it, those are the people that recommend other people go to school and get a degree. Those are the people, not the people that just did the bare minimum to get by. They don't have the mentality, or they would be giving the advice because it worked for them. I just feel that way. No. No. Maybe his dad is. Yeah. No. She would love for Salah to not work and stay by her side and fall in love with her. And not make himself better than her? No. No. He might meet a girl at school. No. Her dream would be for him to fall in love with her and not leave her side. You know what I'm saying? Melissa, why do you keep saying toxic? What's the point? I mean, you've said it 18 times. What do you mean? Chantal's toxic. We're toxic. What's toxic? She'd promote some scam first. Amen. Yes, she would. Something they could do from home. Yeah, online career where he's home all day. Yeah, she'd never talk him into going to school. He'd probably meet an intelligent professional woman. You know what I'm saying? No, that's a threat to her. That would definitely be a threat to her because she's not interested in college. She would love for him to curl up next to her in a bed all day. Right. And Pete was willing to, but that was too easy. That was too easy. She'd hide a body for a man. Right. True that. For Nader, she would have. Hi, trolling. You know what I'm saying? She definitely would. Good morning, Sapphire. My lips are dry. It's hot up here. Where's my eye serum? Oh, yes. Of course she would. This stuff works so amazing on my lips. Hi, Helga. It's raining. Dry. Let me go get Bubba and my lippy stick. Oh, dang. Old people problems. I found it. I found it. I like this. I gotta go get a new one. This one is Mile High. 007 of Revlon Color Stay Matte Ink Crayon. I gotta get a new one because this one broke. There's only this much in there. And I'm trying to keep it staying there, so I'm gonna go get a new one today. It is my favorite. I just put it on. Hold on. The top lip. And then it's really dry right there. And this one doesn't dry, like, when this ink dries, because it's a stain, it doesn't get all dried out. Perfect color, thank you. I always need to line my lips first. Yeah, so I just line the top, and then just, so it's not so dark. And I love it. And then when it dries, it doesn't come off. And your lips don't dry out. Now, this stuff that I get, the Maybelline New York Super Stay Matte Ink, this one makes your lips like feel kind of like sticky, but this one does not. This one does. These I'm tossing in the garbage. I can't stand them. And they make my lips like when you do that, they don't feel velvety like this stuff does. They feel like, I don't even know. It's weird. And it's annoying. Like you can feel it all day. So those are going in the garbage. I'm gonna I have to go through so many things. Thank you, T. Port Angeles. When I used to get up every single morning for like almost 30 years and go to work as a hairdresser, and your makeup and your hair always has to be on track, or people are not going to be attracted enough to sit in your chair. They will if they think you take care of yourself. So this has become a routine of my life. And I have never changed it. I've always been the same. I get up, I drink my coffee, I brush my teeth, I do my oil pulling on my teeth, and then I take a shower, and then I do all this, and I'm done for the day. I am going to color my hair. Okay, so I did put in a Temu order because somebody sent me some birthday money, right, on my Cash App, and I'm like, you know what? I lost my tint bowl. I lost my tint brush. I can't color my hair. It's way too far for me to drive to go to the beauty supply. So I'm just going to order a whole thing from Temu. And I even got my rat tail comb because that's gone. I lost it somewhere around the wedding. And I took it up north. I was doing hair. And it got left behind somewhere. No, I can't find it. Don't really care. It's cheap. So anyway, I am over Temu when there's things I just don't need. So I did order the whole coloring kit with the bowls and the stuff. Cheaper than the beauty supply. So why not? And don't hold everything I say against me. I don't play that game. If I say I'm over it because there's nothing else I need on there, I'm over it until I need something. The end. God, can you imagine? She said, oh! I don't do that. People tell me something, I don't write it down. It's not set in stone to me. And it's really a subject that's absolutely not even something worthy of writing down. I need to relax. I'm in a mood, clearly. You were teasing me. Okay, then say, laugh out loud. Remember, I can't hear your tone of voice in a chat. Didn't you used to be a colorist? Yes. Yes, I was a color correctionist. And yeah, it's not like I was a lawyer or a doctor. But I'll tell you one thing. I enjoyed going to work every single day. So it was worth it. I ain't worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Everybody is, different in the way they talk to each other. And I'm one of them. You forgot the righteous pinky. Oh, yeah. And yes, I am over Temu. But man, I needed that kit, and I couldn't believe they had it. Working with colors are, yes. You did laugh out loud. Okay. We're cool. We're cool. But I knew somebody was going to say that, so that's why I was like, there it is. I mean, you gotta really pay attention to what you're saying on this platform. I'll tell you, it'll make content for a week. I'm over this one too. The NYX, it's pretty, but it dries out too much. And the gloss runs out way before the color. They don't put enough gloss in there. The gloss should be this long because this is a solid, or it's a liquid, but it makes your lips so dry without the gloss. So I think I'm just going to stick to this. Write it down. Write it down. I'm going through a lot of shit today and throwing it away like this. I am doing a lot of cleaning because we're leaving here. We're leaving here. You're probably going to see a green screen behind me when we do. If Chantel keeps this cam off stuff, I think it will accelerate the death of her channel. I think so too, but, you know, I'm here to see. Jeffree Star has good liquid lips. Yeah, but I'm old. If I was young, I'd probably do Jeffree Star because my face wouldn't be old and I would be like so cool. But it ain't worth the money to me because I'm old. We don't know where we're going. We have no clue. No clue yet. I wish I could foil my hair. There's videos. Nope, not going to Florida. Nope. Nope, we're not going to be nomads. We're not going to live in a camper. We're too old to do the maintenance on a camper. It is a pain in the ass. Anybody that lives in a camper can tell you that. It's always something. I like creamy lipstick or a colored gloss. The matte lipstick is too drying for me. Yeah, but you can put like even chapstick over it or like this. I just like that if you eat something or drink something, it doesn't come off. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to keep reapplying. You only have to put this on once. And it'll still be staying tomorrow morning. It's called lazy makeup applications. All I have to say is have a freaking blast wherever you go. Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Tiggs. You need a vacation trip, and me too. I do too. I really do. You just booked one last week? Nice. Thank you, trolling. Remember when you told Chantel her cat eye makeup was starting to migrate into her fat creases? Actually, it was the filters. I figured it out. It wasn't the fat creases, it was her filters. We're making it go whoop like this because she's doing that slimming filter. So it made her eyeliner go like that, like a U. I figured it out. You're in need of vacation? Me too. For sure. I have a lot of stressors in my life right now. I don't share them online because it's really nobody's business, but I do. So if I seem a little bit cranky, it's because. Oh, there's another one of my caffeine eye serums. I ain't making this stuff anymore. Not doing it. It's too much work. Nope, I don't need a hug. I'm not a hugger. Yes, I have a lot on my mind. My husband has his second interview with the CEO Friday. Yay, you're going to be moving? You hate moving, so do I. Good morning, Adam Barta. Spring break is far away, guys. We got to get through February. Everybody gets cranky in the winter. See, this is why I hate you, YouTube. Do you know I had to go into the app and search for your account to see if you're alive when you're one of my top subscriptions? Yeah, Adam, here's the deal. I don't really want to expose what's going on, but it's an attempt to hurt my channel. That's all I'm going to say. So that's why you're having trouble finding me right now. It is what it is. Yep, I cannot express what's going on. Yep. So it's really not broadcast yourself. I used to remember when I would sit down and talk to you guys about everything. Those days are done. Can't do it. Can't even do it on members now either. Yeah, well, YouTube should protect their creators, I suppose. You still work with that? Oh, Lauren. Yeah, wasn't she under some fire not too long ago? I'm taking a short road trip with my mom in a couple of weeks. Yeah, Adam's walked away from that. years ago. Are you in a mood because who? Oh, she's sharing all my members only content. That's awesome. That's her prerogative, I suppose. What the hell is going on with all these mean people? I don't know. Don't know. Don't care. Not engaging. I'm too smart to engage in that stuff. Yeah, well, whatever happens, happens. We have a new TV series coming out called Seance with the Queens. Scream and drag queens holding seances. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Where are you guys doing that? Are you doing it on your channel? Yes, Zazu, you are correct. Chantal is like the nuclear rod dropped at Fukushima. Yeah. Okay. Is that why you were saying toxic? Well, nothing ever came out of that either, did they? Except for I probably wouldn't have been eating any fish out of the Pacific for a while. Just saying. We're pitching it over to a big streamer. Can't say yet, but I know Plex has already posted it on their thing. Yay, Adam! That said, that can't be just relax and enjoy your life. I know, right? Whatever. People take this too serious. Do they? Or do they have an agenda? I find it hard to believe that people take YouTube that serious. Scatman Slaw says mix of both. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a good sign, trolling, that it's gonna happen because you're at the good stages of the hiring process. Yes, there are people out there that thrive on hurting other people. But the cool thing is, in the end, it always works out. So you just have to stay true to who you are, and this too shall pass. I appreciate the levity of your channel brings to Girl World. Well, thank you, because there's no real hate. Even people that hate me, I don't hate them. That would be weird. It actually makes me laugh. And I'm not going to say why it makes me laugh, because then, you know. But it does. Oh my god. Anyway, so what are we going to do, people? I am not interested in podcast foodie. I like to look at some content, right? Some running around, you know what I mean? And the Thailand stuff, and oh my god. Like, I have to be entertained. I can't just ride the fupa. I mean, we can talk about it, but I'm not going to use the content. Why would you even take the chance of using the content? You know what I'm saying? When you can talk about it. Because we're just talking a voice here, are we not? Ugh. You think, listen, there's plenty out there, but I think we just need to find a bunch of funny shit. And we're going to still see how this rides out. We're still going to talk about it. This is still my soap opera. But, I mean, we got to find some funny shit, because there's no way. I am not coming on here and not have a good laugh. You're pretty late, Leon. We're 99 minutes in. Yeah, we're going to sit back, see how this rides out. But I'm not going to sit there and stare at an avatar of her and react to it. I'm going to cam up and react to it. We can play her voice in the background while we're on camera. Yeah, you thought it was boring then? Now? Look at it now. Ugh. Can you imagine? What does she talk about in her podcast now? I don't know. I don't know. People said it was so boring, they're not even going to react to it. So I'm going to guess she's just answering the Beezers or whoever. Thank you, Lauren. Well, I like the throwbacks. I do like the throwbacks. Yeah, just a nugget. No problem. I got no problem looking for the nuggets and time stamping them, and then we can react to that. I'll do the work. And you know we got to fish through like 2 hours of, so today I ate a handful of nuts and a tuna sandwich. That was all. That was my first meal of the day. Like, we can fish through that shit and find the nuggets. I can timestamp that stuff. If you're going to make me listen to that, I will timestamp it and have it ready. And then we'll just see where this is going. It's nothing but sciatica issues. Yeah, which she knows you have to get up and walk around. You can't lay around with sciatic. So I call bullshit. I hope I move. Oh, trolling, yeah. Do not torture yourself with this garbage. Torture myself? Never would happen. I don't torture myself with real life garbage. Like real life stuff. You got a short life, people. Don't let anyone steal your thunder or your energy. No. No. Then you just become, you become a puppet. Stop. You put her on 2 times speed. Exactly. It was boring? Okay. See, look at Chantal. People gave you views because we didn't react to you. Lucky you. At least you got 3 views from over here. So if the reaction channels quit reacting to you, who are you going to blame for your low views? I know she's naked and dirty and scratching and sniffing. Get out of here. Who knows if Salah left her in the desert and all you're hearing is AI? Nobody knows. That's a good one. Pour of life, Chantal. Proof of life, Chantal. That's what I think. Poor Tangelus. She's preparing her channel for a move, and you won't know anything about it. She's going to stay behind an avatar. Because you know it's made her crazy for, what, 3 years now? That she doesn't know, she can't see the background where FFG lives. Nothing. FFG put a halt to that shit. And we don't know, FFG may have moved. She may be living somewhere wonderful. And she has every right to keep that anonymity. Like I said, when I move, I'm doing a green screen. You'll know I moved, but I'm doing a green screen. I ain't showing my house again. But I'll be on camera. For now. When I saw the thumbnail, it looked so similar to Yaba's. I thought it was a Yaba stream. Yeah, that was something, wasn't it? Somebody created that avatar for her. Gave her the blue eyes she's always dreamed of. Like who? If you're going to do an avatar, shouldn't it look like you? Off camera's more work. It won't last. She can lay around without a hijab on and no makeup and no shower. You think that's more work? Do you know how easy it would be to just... I mean, you could lay in your bed. You could be sitting on the you-know-what, taking a deuce. Nobody would know until the sound, you know. Kerplunk. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. That's less work. She don't even have to get dressed. She could tell you she's eating a pickle. And she could have a full-on McDonald's in front of her. It's the best way to be deceptive. She always hated StreamYards. That ain't even StreamYards. That's OBS. OBS is way more difficult than StreamYards because you got to set up boxes. You got to arrange them. It's a whole thing. StreamYard's a piece of cake. You just connect your channel to it and you're live. Add background. Turn on the mic. Ready, set for breeze. But OBS is a whole different ball game. You got to set up everything. You got to know OBS, which, by the way, I do. I just have not chose to use it. Because everybody's got, you know, here's my goal. Here's my goal for money. I don't like that. I'd rather just be like a home movie. But that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't set up OBS because I don't like that whole thing. Now, I am not against a green screen, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. How well do streamers do? It depends at what status you're at. And people, like, do you know the hell that big YouTubers go through? Do you know how many times Roman Atwood has had to have a guard at his home? Do you know how many times he has had the FBI involved? Because people have tried to make his life a living hell. Some platforms pay streamers millions. I would imagine if you had, if you brand yourself and you have outside investors, then I would imagine you'd do very well. Yeah, Roman and his wife and kids have been through hell. People just trying to take their channel down and ruin their income because they were pissed that he worked hard since they were in a 2-bedroom apartment, and now he's successful, and people have literally tried to destroy him, put his family through fear and hell. Trisha Paytas been through it. Anybody making money on YouTube has been put through it. Jenna Marbles just quit, and what's his face couldn't take it anymore. Shane, he couldn't take it anymore. So he just shows up on his, fiance's channel and stuff. But yeah, it's not like, it is not all fun and games. Yeah. It's not all fun and games on here. But, if you got money and people can get arrested, well, it depends on how bad you want your channel. Now, if you're making millions, I would imagine you wouldn't even have to deal with any of this. You just call the right people and you're good to go. Yes, she quit because of the blackface backlash. Did you see that little kid that was dressed up for the, was it the Chiefs game? And what the hell the internet put that little kid through? He was like 9. Yeah, Jenna used to do some crazy funny shit. Remember when she tried to put acrylic nails on? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Shane Dawson either. I'm really not. I never was. He was too like Mickey Mouse Club and would say inappropriate things that just kind of creep me out. But that's just a personal thing for me. Like, you can be funny without having to say explicit things. I didn't like that. Yeah, Jenna was funny. I liked her. You're doing acrylics now. All right. A lot of the big streamers basically have to log it all for the cops. Yeah. True that. Was he eating content and feeder thing too? Who, Shane? I don't know. I just didn't like the explicit things he would say that were dirty. It's like, there's some things you don't have to put on a channel for attention. Like, you could literally just be funny. But I don't know. I just didn't connect with his content. Yeah, kind of uncomfortable feeling with that, yeah. Bye, Shayla. You have a wonderful day. All right, I got to make some phone calls, and then I got to get to washing all my bedding. I have no idea who that is, GC. I really started a long time watching, like, all the people that were recommended to me, and then it was like, yeah, I don't like when people are perverted for attention. It's gross. It's gross. Like, that's got to be swimming in your head all the time. That's gross. Just gross. I don't like it. All right, you guys stay cool too. Love you all. Even if you try to poke me, I still love you. Even if I poke you back, don't get your feelings hurt. It's just my personality. You'll be fine. All washes out in the washing machine. Mm-hmm. All right, love you. Bye.